What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy before you end up like Beezy, man. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. You know what I'm saying? We got the most satisfying eliminations in Hell's Kitchen history. Haven't watched Hell's Kitchen in a minute, you know what I'm saying? But I do gotta catch up, you know what I'm saying, on Hell's Kitchen, bro. I was actually supposed to finish the last episode of season 3, but bro, my fire stick be tripping sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Just kept on doing that little circle thing, I'm like, bro, golly. I was trying to rewind it at least like 3 times, 4 times, and I just got enough, and then I just turned on some other movies, you know what I'm saying? But Hell's Kitchen will get finished. Best believe that. You know what I'm saying? We got most satisfying eliminations in Hell's Kitchen history. For all my new subscribers and new viewers, if y'all do want to go watch all of my Hell's Kitchen reactions, you know what I'm saying? It is in the playlist section, you know. And like I said, bro, for anybody that didn't watch Hell's Kitchen, it's a very, if you like cooking, you know what I'm saying, or if you want to find something, cause I know a lot of y'all, bro, be wanting to look at things when y'all eat. Like Hell's Kitchen, bro, is top tier. You know what I'm saying? If you want to look at stuff like when you eating, bro, Hell's Kitchen, top tier. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look at Kitchen Nightmares too after I finish Hell's Kitchen. But bro, it's just so intense, bro. You know what I'm saying? So intense, bro. And you working for Gordon Ramsay, bro. You know what I'm saying? The man just expect perfection. You know what I mean? And you can't blame him for expecting perfection because his reputation on the line. You know what I'm saying? So it's just you got to be built different, bro, to be in these type of situations. You know what I'm saying?
From a team
got to be built different.
Themselves at risk just to get you eliminated, to a sexist who nearly quit just because they couldn't remember the menu. Here are 6 of the most satisfying eliminations in Hell's Kitchen history. Starting with season 7's executive chef Scott Hawley, who never.
And that's what I'm saying. And you an executive chef, and that's one thing that I've realized, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Ralph and Mike, they were 2 executive chefs, so that right there didn't count with season 1. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of Mike and Ralph, I'm talking about like the other executive chefs. You know what I'm saying? Like they be getting outclassed by like for season 3, freaking the executive chef got kicked out the freaking kitchen. He was getting outcooked by a line worker. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like what? You getting outcooked by a line worker? You getting outcooked by a nanny, bro? And you supposed to be an executive chef. Bro got kicked out mid-surface and never came back. You know what I'm saying? In season 3, it's a nanny, and it's my boy Rock, an executive chef. You know what I'm saying? But getting outcooked by line workers and nannies, bro.
Selling himself as the best
don't make
chef in
sense.
the building while being the worst. Right from the start of the season, Scott makes a bold statement about himself whilst presenting his signature dish.
It'll be a struggle for me to be a cook amongst other cooks because I've become accustomed to being a chef amongst cooks. Well, I would be embarrassed to finish 2nd place.
But that self-proclaimed arrogance would be promptly shut down by none other than Gordon himself.
Rather pathetic. There's not one appetizing ingredient.
And this pattern of delusion kept continuing onto episode 4's dinner service, when Gordon called him out for undercooking his beef.
Yes, chef.
All of you, come here! Just touch that beef. Just touch it, hurry up. How's that temperature? Rare. Yeah. How's that temperature? Rare. That's fucking rare. I've requested it medium.
But Scott somehow believed he was still in the right, even though his entire team and Gordon thought otherwise.
Feels medium rare to me, chef.
You're fucking miles off. And each and every one of your fucking team said it's undercooked. Just get it in the oven.
And to make matters even worse, he rationalized his mistake as Gordon simply having higher standards for him.
My temperatures are usually always correct. And tonight, obviously I was a little bit off. I understand the chef expects perfection, and those of us that have a little bit more experience probably has a little bit higher expectation.
Even when he got put up for elimination that evening, he somehow managed to twist his flaws into his strengths.
I am the strongest leader you have here by far. I'm a leader, maybe to my detriment. I'm too concerned about helping everybody else out as a team effort. I learned my lesson tonight. I'm gonna fuck everyone else now and think about myself.
But Gordon could see right through his bullshit.
You talk like a politician.
No, chef.
You're full of shit.
I'm not full of shit, chef.
Let me tell you something quite interesting. You're not as good as you think you are. Pipe down and have a little bit more of a
humility
humble approach.
Yeah. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like when pride, and I'm telling y'all, this is one scripture that I'm just living by, bro. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not as good as you think you are. Yeah, you an executive chef. Yeah, that title good and all, but yeah, just because you an executive chef, because I'm not gonna lie, like I said, bro, your food probably gonna be good to me. You know what I'm saying? Like with Gordon Ramsay, he one of the top chefs in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I promise you, what you put out to Gordon Ramsay, I promise you, bro, 10 times out of 10 times, I'll eat. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, this is a chef. You know what I'm saying? This is like somebody who pays attention to every little detail. You're trying to be what Gordon Ramsay is. So it's like you're trying to be in a position that Gordon Ramsay is. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a better chef. He's a way higher chef. You know what I'm saying? And he's just accomplished what you're trying to accomplish. So it's like when he says something is wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what you need to do, your executive chef behind, what you need to do is just be humble. You know what I mean? Accept the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And just try to get better. You know? But a lot of people can't take that. A lot of people can't take constructive criticism. They just think they're just perfect. We like your food. Okay. Regular people like your food, but the chef doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's different between us and the chef, bro. It's totally different. And if you're trying to go to that next level, bro, you gotta listen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
However, that still didn't mark the end of Scott's time.
Our freaking taste buds, bro, are so much different than his. What tastes good to me ain't gonna taste good to Chef Ramsay. What I don't notice, Chef Ramsay gonna notice. It's just what it is. So if you want to be the best chef, bro, you gotta listen to the best.
The show just yet. Luckily for him, Gordon switched him over to the red team to terrorize their service instead.
8 minutes, just cook, work.
So the beef linings.
Chef, they're cooking right now, chef. I was told one beef all day.
You were told one beef all day?
Oui, chef.
Who told you that?
My teammate, chef.
I was like, who the fuck are you? Listen to the tickets. Don't blame us.
And Scott even had the audacity to criticize his new teammates.
You can only work with the teammates that you're given, but it's difficult when you're working with people that don't have a lot of talent or skill in a fine dining restaurant. It's just impossible.
But despite saying that, he was the only person during that dinner service to screw up on beef.
I can't take it. It's not even beef. It's not even cooked. Just put it down and touch it. Are you colorblind?
No, chef.
Which led to him being put up for elimination once again, begging for another chance to keep competing on the show.
I don't agree with it. I've had a tough couple services, but
Delusional,
I'm a hard worker. Obviously, you know that. I have a calmness about me during service, no matter what the stresses bring. By no means, I'm not the worst cook in this team by far. Best cook in this team, the best leader in this team. This team will fucking die if I'm not here.
But Gordon has finally had enough of his antics.
Scott, give me your jacket. I can't take it anymore. I cannot take it. I kept waiting and I waited and waited, but it didn't happen. Good night.
Good night, chef.
Just when you thought he could finally be humbled, this was the last confession he gave before leaving the show.
I certainly am the best cook on the red team, but when you're working with teammates that aren't qualified to be there as you are, it makes it hard. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to go on and continue to be a great chef.
And Gordon's final remark perfectly summed up what...
Your teammate's not the reason, bro. You're undercooking meat. Do you understand what you're saying? I realize, bro, if your team was just terrible, because it's like, bro, you got nominated for the blue squad, and then you got nominated for a red squad. Like, bro, at this point, bro, you just got to humble yourself, bro. It's you, bro. You know what I mean? It was a problem with the blue squad, then it was a problem with the red squad. It's you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not confident, you're arrogant, you're cocky, and you're delusional. Your team has nothing to do with you undercooking meat. You undercook the meat, not your teammates. You're doing a bad job, not your team. So this fake leader persona that you're trying to, I got to lead everybody. Bro, nobody actually, stop trying to be this leader. Stop trying to be this lead, because you need to lead yourself. That's what's wrong with people in the world. People be so worried about other people, then you're not even worried about yourself. Like the way you are not even right, but you worry about other people. You know, it's a lot of people like that. You're not even cooking your beef right, but you worry about them. Make sure you first, make sure you straight first before you start trying to lead other people. Look within first.
All fans.
A lot of people don't freaking look within. Look within first. Make sure you doing right. And then when you doing right, then you know what I'm saying?
Wholeheartedly agree with.
If Scott could cook as well as he talks, he'd be the winner of Hell's Kitchen.
Exactly.
Unfortunately for him, he can't.
It was unbelievably satisfying to watch Scott get eliminated. When Scott was eliminated, I was more happy than Gordon Ramsay because I got tired of hearing his mouth. I know he was definitely a problem child. He is full of demons. While you could argue that Scott had passion for cooking, the same can't be said for season 10's Tiffany Johnson.
It's like, bro, just be humble. You gotta be humble, bro. I'm not good like I think I might. It's just when you be humble, bro, and when you have humility, you just get better, bro. That's one thing I realized when it came to boxing. I'm like, in the inside, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you want to be like, I know that, but it's like, once you just be humble and just die to yourself and just be humble and just take the wisdom, you just get so much better. Like me just taking the wisdom, bro, and me just like taking what they say. I'm getting better. So it's just like, okay, I'm not as good as I think I am. I need to slow down, need to calm down. I need to, you know, cut off this arrogant act. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the best. I'm not good as I think I am. You know what I'm saying? I need to be humble. And once you be humble and once you know what I'm saying, gain humility, then you're going to see progress. But if you just continue to just be cocky and prideful, there goes disgrace.
For example,
I really hate cooking for children. Kids don't know what fine dining is. Their opinions really don't matter to me.
but she somehow burnt the pizza she was making for those same kids she was talking about.
It's burnt. Look, just cut that part off. Who gives a shit?
I really don't like kids at all.
What made it worse was that she believed she
kinda
could sneak them past.
Weird a little bit.
Now we're selling burnt pizza, not crispy, fucking burnt. Burnt with the shit in there.
And that was only just the beginning of Tiffany's display of passion for cooking.
Well, she don't
During
like
prep in
kids.
episode 12,
They ain't do
Tiffany
none to you,
asked
bro.
Dinah to taste her potatoes.
Potatoes aren't done. Tasted the potatoes, and I was like, they're crunchy.
See what it tastes like when it cools.
No, they're totally not done. They're crunchy.
Not only did she ignore Dana's warning, she claimed she knew better.
Get out!
She thinks she knows it all, but I know what fine dining is, so I shouldn't really have anything to worry about.
Unsurprisingly, that arrogance immediately backfired during service when her potatoes got sent back by a customer for being raw.
That's the first time in my cooking career I've heard of a raw gratin dauphinoise. You've given up. She doesn't care.
I do care.
Oh, fuck off.
Gordon then caught her
man
doing
is a
something
fool.
so lazy and so disgusting it spoke volumes about how little she cared.
All of you, I've just watched Tiffany scrape out all the old shit. So she gets the dirty pan and sticks all the fresh garnish in there.
Gordon's reaction said it all.
When a chef can't be bothered to get a clean pan and saute fresh vegetables, trust me, it tells me something.
Sorry, Chef.
And it would only get worse from there because moments later, the potatoes that she had undercooked was the only dish holding her team back from finishing service early. However, instead of helping them out, she thought it was a great idea to throw a tantrum.
Tiffany,
Sorry.
no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're fucking not.
Yes, I am.
You're the floppiest I've ever seen my whole entire life.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
And Chef Andy did what no other sous chef had done up until that point in the show.
You have such a fucking attitude. Why don't you take a walk and Dana take over her section?
Yes, Chef. Have fun.
After being put up for elimination,
Freak
Tiffany
out.
did something no one had seen from her all season.
I really enjoy being here.
No, I don't care about. Get the freak out, man. Get the freak out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to deal with that. Get the freak out, man. Freak out. Bye. Bye.
I want to stay here, and I know I fucked up on the potatoes today.
Messed up on it, yeah.
And I feel so bad.
And Gordon's response said everything it needed to.
It's the passion, Tiffany.
I have so much
Where's
passion.
the desire?
Chef. There is so much passion and
But there has to be a natural hunger
Back.
to stand out in the red team. And right now, you're not standing out.
But in true Tiffany fashion, she still couldn't read the room even on her way out.
I never thought I'd be kicked out of this competition this early. But Hell's Kitchen is harder than I thought it would ever be. Wish I could have made it to the top too. I tried my hardest.
Tiffany said, I never thought I would be eliminated this early. No one thought you would last this long. Fortunately, Gordon was kind enough to explain why.
The most passionate I ever saw Tiffany was moments ago, when she was already on her way out. That was just too late.
Although Tiffany's team couldn't wait to see her go, season 19's Marc had a teammate that was so desperate to get rid of him, they put themselves on the chopping block just to make it happen. From one of the very first episodes, Marc made sure everyone knew what type of person he was.
Chef Ramsay wants a leader. I'm a natural leader, and there's no way that I'm taking a backseat to anybody.
But somehow this natural-born leader was nominated by his teammates that very same episode for a horrible dinner service.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if you're gonna be a leader, like, bro, you gotta make sure, like, you are okay. You gotta make sure you're right. If you just, that's the number one thing, y'all. If you want to be a leader, if you're trying to be a leader, bro, you gotta make sure you're within. Stop trying to lead people when you ain't doing good yourself. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You got to make sure you good within, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you a good leader. Just because you call yourself a leader, that don't mean you a leader. You know what I'm saying? It's another thing. Just because you say you a leader, that don't mean you a leader. You know what I mean? Straight up. Because I feel like a natural born leader ain't really got to say he a natural born leader. That's how I feel. If you a leader, I ain't got to say I'm a leader. My actions going to prove it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to say that. What I do, people going to want to follow regardless because they see what I do. Let actions speak more than words. Yeah, I'm a natural born leader, but your actions prove otherwise.
We are nominating Marc. Really just stopped communicating halfway through.
And the blue team's second nomination?
Marc has a total misunderstanding of what a quote-unquote leader is. He seems to think that a leader is someone who stands around and tells everybody what they need to do, and then afterwards to make them aware of their mistakes. However, a leader is actually someone who sets the example and inspires a team to perform at their highest level. And what he said during his plea was quite the opposite of being a role model for the team.
Leader.
I'm here to win. I'm here to go the distance, chef. I can cook. I did what I could to communicate with Peter and help him out, but that station was a disaster tonight.
The fact that his teammate Cody kept shaking his head triggered Gordon to pry a little further.
Cody, why are you shaking your head?
It's important to admit your fault, and all I'm hearing right now is finger pointing.
And that only meant that Marc would put even higher defenses against his allies.
The blue team, they're playing politics. You know, that's not my style. But when all the clouds clear and all this murkiness goes away, I'll still be standing.
But that animosity was also reciprocated by his teammate Amber, who had the pleasure of working with him in episode 5 Service.
I'm with Marc on apps. He's all over the place. There's always shit everywhere. It's always like disorganized. I'm so fired up about how I don't like this guy.
Even after getting put up for elimination for the 4th time by the blue team in episode 9, Marc still somehow believed that it was purely personal that he was nominated.
I've been a great supporter of my team at any moment. With my team working against me, I felt like I was getting times that were impossible for me to match.
He's lying.
And despite Gordon giving him a warning, his demeanor remained unchanged.
Marc, get off your island and work with your team.
Yeah, sure.
Quickly.
Who I am, my skills, my fierceness is extremely uncomfortable for them. And we're just getting into the thick of it right now. I can't wait to see how it all unfolds.
By episode 10 Service, Marc had proven to be a consistent letdown for his team, pushing Cody to say things like,
Dinner service is starting up, and Marc's already in a haze.
I need white wine. I don't have white wine.
Get it together, man. I will be the leader that I am. I will hold your little hand and walk you like an infant child.
And when Cody kindly extended his help, Marc immediately bit back.
That rice needs to go on heat. Look at it, it's grainy.
I will own what I'm cooking, okay? Thank you.
Marc, chill out. He's only trying to help you.
The risotto's done. I got it.
It's a team, Marc.
I'm gonna fucking murder this kid.
Amber, you ready?
But Marc's stubbornness caught up with him just seconds later.
Taste the risotto. It's not even finished. There's no gloss on there. Taste that. That's curdled overcooked. There's no fucking seafood.
If I tell you it's not ready, it's not ready, okay?
Hurry up! Rectify it!
The blue team lost service that evening and had to name 2 chefs for elimination, which Cody's confession made it perfectly clear that he was at his limit with Marc.
Declan wants Amber to go out. Amber wants Declan to go out. I want to see Marc go home, and so I will make sure that happens.
But no one expected Cody to nominate himself in order to send Marc home, not even Gordon.
So you're prepared to go home tonight?
Chef, I'm prepared to fight for my position right now, and if I need to step up as a leader, then I'm ready to do that.
Cody and Marc, step forward.
Luckily for Cody, that gamble paid off and Marc was finally eliminated.
Let me tell you what I saw. Bland risotto, overcooked carbonara, scrambled to hell. And that's why there's no doubt in my mind. Marc, give me your jacket.
This has to be one of the most satisfying eliminations in the series. Cody nominating himself to increase the chances of the barking Chihuahua going home was such a genius play. Hats off to him. Marc is the personification of the phrase, small dogs bark the loudest. So glad we don't have to hear his yapping anymore. Although Marc could never shut up about himself. Season 4's Jason could only ever talk about one thing, how men were superior to women. And despite only appearing on the show for a brief 3 episodes, Jason
men like you, bro, like all that superior to women, bro. My man, just because you got a penis, bro, don't mean you a leader. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of women don't be like these men be thinking that women just supposed to naturally submit to them because they're a man. You know what I'm saying? Just because you a man don't mean you're a good leader. You know what I mean? Just because you a man don't mean you a man. Y'all like qualities. You feel me? I'm superior than women because I'm a man. Bro. You know what I'm saying? No, you're not, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a woman that can be a way better leader than you. You know what I'm saying? And men like that, bro, life gonna be miserable for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Girl try to get with a man like that, bro, act like he can't give no responsibility to a woman. I would love my woman to lead me in certain situations. Hey, baby, look, I do not know what to do in this situation. Can you please lead me? You know what I'm saying? I would love that. I would love for a woman to lead me in situations that I'm humble enough to give away a task I don't know what to do with. Maybe she know. That's why it's called partnership. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to men are not more superior than women, and women are not more superior than men. You know, God called us to lead, but guess what? He made Eve for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Made women for a reason, bro. You feel me? So all that man superior, bro, shut up, bro.
Jason had managed to be one of the most
Ain't you a
controversial
midget?
figures in the show's history.
I thought you was a
From the very
midget.
first service, Jason made his views on women extremely clear.
I'll be damned if I'm going to lose to a team of girls. The only thing I'm going to lose to a woman is an ironing contest.
Fans were quick to respond the moment Jason said the only time he would lose to a woman is through an ironing contest. I immediately hated him, and that was just the beginning of his sexist outburst, as episode 2 would shine some more light on this repulsive behavior.
I don't think the girls have a clue what they're doing. What do you expect without a man over there to lead them, of course?
Coming around hot, heavy.
A room full of girls, I mean, that's useless, unless, what do they have, a porta party over there?
But Jason's charm doesn't stop there. Watch how he reacts to Christina's emotional plea at the end of the episode.
I will get better, and I will fight for it. That's what I should say.
Jason legitimately has no good qualities. I've seen bricks with more charm, and they weren't wrong for saying that, because in episode 3, Jason couldn't even keep himself together when asked to recite the menu back to Gordon.
The desserts. Go.
Chocolate fondant with, oh my God.
Oh, no.
No, I know this shit.
Oh, my
Oh my
God.
Fondant with, oh my God.
Oh, no.
No, I know this shit.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, I can't.
God.
Even worse, when Gordon pressured
And then
him.
Gordon, bro, you'll make you feel so bad about this. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Just a tad bit further, Jason was more than ready to give up.
Do you want to go home?
Yeah,
You want to go home? That's you.
yeah,
You're done.
I'm done.
This made it all the more easy for Gordon to let
Talking
go
about
of
you
Jason
superior.
that
You're
night.
you're more superior. The women ain't quit, but you quit though. You know what I'm saying? But you more superior. Seem like the women got more balls than you, chump.
Evening.
Jason, take off your jacket and leave Hell's Kitchen.
You're more
You gave
superior.
up before we started tonight. I pulled
Bro,
you back
gave
in the
up.
kitchen. And if you haven't got the balls to stand there and put yourself back in there, game over. Good night.
But that wouldn't be the end of him just yet, as Jason had to make a fool out of himself one last time before leaving the show.
The last girls that got put up on the block, they start crying. Well, maybe if I would have cried like some old Ansies, maybe I'd be back upstairs. I can't do that. I'm a man. I am, however, going to go get drunk.
While Jason wore his ignorance on his sleeve, Season 2's Sarah Horowitz kept hers hidden, choosing to sabotage
Dang,
her
bro, you hate
teammate
women like that, boy?
instead. And Sarah's main victim was Virginia, whom she sabotaged
wrong with you,
right
boy?
from episode 4 by lying to her.
Men that hate women like that, but you must have got done wrong by a woman or something, boy. Your ex-girlfriend did you wrong or something, shorty? Golly, boy. But hate women like that? Either that or it's something going on. You know what I mean? For you to hate women like that, but the women ain't did nothing to you, boy. Golly.
Having the turbot ready, getting her in
Kinda
trouble
weird.
with Gordon.
She did start cooking it, Chef.
Now you want to start lying to me.
I'm not lying to you. Chef said that she's ready when I am. I'm ready. Wait for your call. I'm ready.
And Gordon didn't go easy on Virginia.
Confirms my suspicions. Hello?
Yes,
About
sir.
you. You're not here as a team member, are you?
Yes, I
Out for
am.
yourself, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
You're
sir.
here to screw the rest of them and fucking get your little ration to sit pretty on.
No, I'm
So
not.
where's the fucking turbot?
Even when Virginia confronted Sarah again, she continued to bend the truth.
Did I misunderstand you when I heard you say you were ready whenever I am?
It was tortellini. I didn't hear turbo.
But Sarah's confession confirmed her true intentions.
He wants to say, well, you fucked up that turbo. And it's like, yeah, well, so? Chef Ramsay can't stand you right now. I don't necessarily see that as such a bad thing.
I don't like Virginia, but she didn't deserve to get sabotaged by Sarah. Just showed what a nasty, vile person she is. So
Right.
what made her look even more cynical and psychotic was how she pretended to comfort Virginia just 3 episodes later.
It's not the end of the world, girl. Virginia's been on the butcher block so many times. She truly deserves to go home. That girl, her goose will be cooked.
That
Hey.
which does not kill you only makes you stronger.
But all that sabotaging and deceitfulness would quickly come back to bite Sarah in episode 8 when Virginia gained the power to decide her fate on the show after winning a challenge.
I don't know. I don't
If you
know.
won the challenge, I guaranteed you a place in the final 3. And I'm a man of my word. If you want to go, that is your choice. If you decide to stay, I'll send Sarah home.
And Virginia made sure to take full advantage of that immunity.
Hell no, I don't want to go. Of course I don't want to go. I want to freaking stay. You want to know why? Because I fucking want to. That's why.
And Gordon promptly ended Sarah's time on the show.
I respect your decision. Sarah,
Chef.
Take off your jacket.
Yes, chef.
And leave Hell's Kitchen.
Virginia getting to choose if she stays or Sarah
crazy.
stays is the wildest form of karma I've seen on this show. Unlike Sarah, season 16's Johnny did not have a specific target and was generally demeaning to many of his teammates, making his elimination by the one person who tried to help him all the more satisfying. Johnny's bullying was on full display by episode 2 when he went after teammate Canaro for not showing enough emotion after a loss.
I can't believe Nara's attitude right now. How could you put out shit like that and then act like it doesn't matter? You're sitting there just shaking your head, laid back. You just don't deserve to be here. Bottom line. No, I'm pissed, man. It is personal. You're embarrassing me in front of one of my heroes.
Well, I apologize for that.
And when
Bro, so you embarrassing me in front of one of my heroes.
Sitting there just shaking your head, laid back. You just don't deserve to be here. Bottom line. No, I'm pissed, man. It is personal. You're embarrassing me in front of one of my heroes.
Well, I apologize for that.
And when Hinaro was eventually eliminated, Johnny had zero class about it.
Chef definitely made the right decision. Gennaro is a complete piece of shit, and I'm glad he's gone. Hopefully this will at least get us moving in the right direction.
But his worst moment came in episode 4, when he decided to target Kimberly purely for his own amusement.
Rip her up right now.
This is the exact kind of like stuff I do. I just can't wait to make her cry.
All right, rat face.
I have a rat face?
Go chew on some cheese, rat.
Whatever.
Fans did not take that lightly. Johnny is more passionate at bullying other contestants than cooking. I'm not a psychologist, but the way Johnny so easily bullies and belittles others gives off strong sociopath vibes, to the point where I wouldn't be surprised if at some point he ended up being accused of domestic violence. But all that bravado would finally catch up to him in episode 8, when teammate Shayna suggested he sear the fish before service.
I just told Johnny, listen, I think I should sear your fish off, and he didn't want to listen to me.
We're doing the best, just like we always do.
And Johnny would quickly pay the price once Gordon found out about his ignorance.
So the sea bass is not even fucking seared off?
No, it is not, chef.
Aaron, continue cooking that.
What made this moment all the more sweet was that Gordon proceeded to embarrass Johnny in front of both teams.
All of you, we've always said it's raw in the middle, but what is it? Sear it off. Touch it.
I told him to sear the fish. I told him.
Instead of owning up to it, Johnny looked straight into the camera and twisted Shayna's words during his confession.
She didn't tell me to sear that fish. She asked if I should be searing the fish. And then because I said that's not how we do it, she let me go down? Fuck you, Shayna.
Even in his plea, Johnny was still adamant that it was not his fault that the fish was not seared before service, blaming the mistake on his team.
Chef, my team let me down on searing that fish. I just did not know. No, that's not an excuse. Somebody could have given me a heads up.
I did.
And just when you thought Johnny would leave the show on peaceful terms, he just couldn't help himself to leave a sour remark.
It is disgusting that my team let me go down, and I stepped it up. All of these people here say they're these all high-class chefs. They suck, and for me to be standing here right now, I want to rip out the beautiful hair in my head.
One of the most satisfying eliminations in HK history. Adios, Johnny.
Yeah, man, you kind of freaking, you know what I'm saying, weird, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, every single one of them eliminations was satisfying, you know what I mean? Very, very satisfying to my soul, you know what I mean? But humility, man, humility will get you so far in this world, I promise you. Being humble, man, you know what I'm saying, honestly, and that's one thing that I'm learning today. You know what I mean? Be humble, y'all, be humble. Because if you don't be humble, disgrace comes, man, disgrace comes.